Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. The second weekend of the Call of Duty 2020 League Tournament is finally underway, with the London Royal Ravens hosting this weekend's events. Some crazy matches have already happened, and I'm sure there'll be more as the tournament continues. Today's video is a recap of Chicago Huntsmen versus Dallas Empire. These were the moments that we felt were best, while also capturing the excitement of the tournament itself. Before we begin, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more episodes of the tournament. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Shotzzy turns and burns Envoy.
Really answered back. I think if they can clean up this hardpoint again, find success at third, they've got a chance to see their first lead since, what, the very beginning of the game? If they even had one then, it's just been all Empire. But, all Huntsmen, but Empire have done enough to keep it close. They've kept it in striking distance, but now they'll look to surge through for the break. Shotzzy gets in, can't take the second with him. It's Gunless and Varsity that are going to cut down 3. A team kill does come through for Huntsmen.
Chicago Huntsmen win game 1 of the series.
For this scrap time, it's great for Dallas that you have the next hill that you're set up at warehouse, but it doesn't matter because Chicago's just going to play around scrap time. Just hill after hill. It has to be perfect from here on out for Dallas. It's just such a large deficit. I just don't know what can happen. And on top of that, Chicago, they win the rotation. They hit 4, make it 5 as RC starting to heat on up. 3 in a row for him, and that's going to cut down Dallas. And map number 1 going to go the way of Huntsmen.
And we've chatted about the importance of
Hook with the smart 1v3 clutch.
For setup, it's just going to be so hard to defuse. Hook just trying to play his life. He's the last one left now. He knows the time. He only has to kill 1. That's going to be the play. That should do it. He knows it as well. They're able to get the bomb down. They execute so fast. And, well, with that double sniper setup, Chicago just can't get it done.
And you saw some nice trigger discipline there again. Just doesn't take the shot from scaffolding at the first player. Knows all he has to do is get 1 clean peek on the bomb. I think it was Envoy that was in his...
Our cities turns on Hook.
Him and Shotzzy were able to work those buses. Now you can see Hook's position. He's in a spot. Arcides, can he finish the kill? This is be a second of the round. But Arcides able to finish. And win that one-on-one.
And
Envoy with 4 kills in 1 round.
Hook gets dropped in the early moments of the round. Advantage to Huntsman. Envoy doing work now. Gets you even at 5 and 5. Just dominates the bus part of the map. That's 3 in a row. Now Envoy working on the ace in this one.
He's out.
He might get another. There's the challenge.
He's going for the ace. He's going for the ace.
4 for Envoy in the round, but it's Arcides who takes the final Empire player down, and Chicago's still alive.
Yeah, I mean, that's just you pop dead silence, you hit a timing, and you continue to make plays. Envoy knows that the dead silence is going to reset.
Chicago Huntsmen come back from being down 5-3 and win game 2 of the series.
Oh. Yeah, I think they're like 10 more kills.
Yeah.
The all-important round 11. Can Empire even the series? Or the Huntsmen take control? It's Glacier with a huge first blood, but Formal answers right back. The pressure on Empire to open up a site, but still a ton of time to go.
I mean, they have a lot of position towards the A side. You have Gunless who's sort of watching that site. Still a lot of time to work with, 1:20.
Here they go. Multiple players pushing on mid-bus. The pressure now to Scump. He's going to stun out and back out. Reposition. You had dead silence dropped on, I think, 2 or 3 players of Empire. As they now wrap it right back to A, as they couldn't find the look they wanted through the mid-buses. Bomb planted down in the 4 versus 4. Here we go. Scump behind the car, able to get a kill as Illy drops. Gunless knows he's got one there, but the smoke is going to come out. Gunless gets some damage in, but can't get the kill. It's Envoy that's going to soar on through, and he's just going to hop it. He's just going to hop it. He's just going to hop it. And that could be it. Envoy's on the bomb, and that's the round. Envoy with the defuse, everybody down, and it's 3 rounds in a row as Huntsmen close it out. Now up 2-0. They did it in flurries, Joe. What? They go down 0-3, rip off 3 in a row. They go down.
Dallas Empire win Game 3 with a perfect domination match.
They chain together 2 and take the hard point, get us to a map 5. I'd love another search and destroy after how that game 2 went. What is it? It's Petro for map 4?
Yeah, I was talking to Krim too. He said that's one we've been keeping in the back pocket, so we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see a lot of it in Minnesota.
I feel like that's just what happens, right? The vetoes at Minnesota, we saw so much cave. Just time and time again, map 1, that was it, because people didn't want to pick Hackney, and I don't think they were too comfortable on Petro. So what happens is you're like, somewhere we have to change our veto process. Petro is just that map that starts to pop up more often.
And I feel like Azir Cave's just like the first one in the rotation of every scrim too. It's just like people feel comfortable on it, but that is a dominant win from Dallas, and it keeps them in this series, silences the Huntsmen fans in attendance, because that game was over 3 minutes ago. That's why, I mean, I know we weren't getting too amped, too hyped about the
Envoy goes on an insane 7-kill streak.
Early in the opening 20 seconds, they're able to break through, and I think that's where you had to have a better hold if you're Empire, if you're going to take this map.
Still a one-on-one, but Envoy continues 7 in a row, 21-10. The knife is out from Envoy, able to cut down Krim.
Envoy's eating now. Envoy's eating now. Even the hip fire going through as the streak will end at 8.
Chicago Huntsmen dominate Dallas Empire with a convincing 3-1 victory.
Always the first one there, it feels like. He's got a one-on-one going down, able to win it, takes down Hook.
Every single time, man, he is ahead. Every single time. It's Envoy makes heads-up play, high skill play, play after play. It is all Envoy. It is all Huntsmen.
He's 30-12 with almost 3 minutes in the hill. This is an absurd performance from Envoy.
One of the more ridiculous stat lines you're ever going to see in Hardpoint. It's Envoy, it's Huntsmen, and they dominate the map 4.
Post-game interview with Scump.
By PlayStation. I had to grab Scumpy for this crowd, didn't I, London? Yes, indeed. Now, Scump, last time you faced the Empire in Minnesota, they beat you on S&D. This time around, you managed to sort it out. How?
I don't know, really. We kind of clutched up. They choked a little bit. We played to our strengths. We just played an all-around good S&D map. We kind of like figured out their strategy halfway through it and then adjusted to it, and it ended up working in the end. So
just tell me, percentage-wise, was it more of a choke on their part or a victory on yours?
A little bit of both. Probably more of a choke on their part, though.
Okay, so what happened to you guys on Domination then? Do you think you got overconfident?
No, they played the map well. Our comms were a little bit stale. They just rode their momentum, and they honestly played the map pretty well. They snuck a few times through A, and we just couldn't keep track of them. It felt like there were 7 of them, like we were saying.
It does feel like there's no stopping the Huntsmen, but let's face it, we're only in the 2nd event of the CDL. Modern Warfare is still a new game. Are you concerned about other teams catching up with you as they learn the game a bit more?
I mean, yeah, the skill gap's going to keep closing and closing as people learn the game, but the only thing we can do is try to stay at the top and just keep improving our individual game, which I think we're doing a good job of doing so far.
You are indeed, and I want to ask, have you got any words for this crowd, because they clearly love you, Scump.
You guys are awesome. I love London. Y'all always come out. I also have one more thing to say. Shit was easy.
Was maybe easy. Will it be easy for our next 2 teams? That was the instant.
Man, this tournament so far is wild. What did you guys think of the matchup? Are you guys excited for future matches? Which team in the future do you hope will win? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.